A warm good evening, everyone. So we are all set for the finale here. It's between Kerala and Maharashtra. Maharashtra won the toss and decided to bowl first. It's Kerala who would be beginning the batting here. Match will start sharp 6 p.m. Welcoming you all again to Cricket Association of Pondicherry's conducted interstate T20 competition. Maharashtra have already had a plan, so they wanted to know what they're going to score. So that's why they have elected to bowl first. On the other hand, Kerala have been a powerhouse in power play. They have been consecutively scoring more than 60 plus in every power play. Can they do it again in the grand finale here? We all set for the ball one. It was a nail-biting knock in the semi-final where Nikhil Nayak played exceptionally well. Where he had to hit two consecutive boundaries, which took Maharashtra home, and here they are in the final. On the other hand, it was Kerala who had won all the games and without any probability and combination their whole way home. You all set for the ball number one.
First ball of the finals underway. Nasruddin facing the first ball. Back of the leg delivery and the catch is put down. That was an excellent delivery by the bowler to start off the proceedings. We don't know if that's going to influence the course of the game, because Mohammad Nasruddin is definitely in good touch. Another good delivery. Missed by the wicketkeeper and first run on the board for Kerala. This is a wonderful start for Maharashtra. They have found the rhythm. Unfortunately for them, one wicket could have been down by this period of time, but the catch was dropped by the slips fielder. They're off to a flying start here in the finals of CAP Interstate T20 tournament. Wonderful weather conditions here. Dade Pradeep starting the proceedings from pavilion end. Third ball, first ball for Rohan Kundamal, the captain. He tucks it down to third man, but the slips fielder cuts it off. Yet to make a contribution on the scorecard, but a flying start for Pradeep. Really unfortunate for him that he couldn't pick up a wicket initially. First ball was a belter that took the thickish outside edge of Mohammad Asruddin. A wonderful start. The ball is streaming in. And never easy for Kerala batters out there. Another wonderful delivery this time. Beautifully opened the face of the bat. Glides it towards the third man for a single. And with that single, Rohan Kundamal immediately off the mark. It's Asruddin who is yet to make a contribution. He's in incredible form. Will be here with the confidence of getting a 50 in the last keep. This innings was definitely crucial for Kerala's victory. That's a poor delivery, not the best of runs from Pradeep, but a good fielding effort. Cuts it down for just a single. And with that, over number 1. In fact, 1 ball left in this over. So, very good start for Maharashtra. They've already managed to find the outside edges of Kerala batters. So far, not the best of situations for Kerala. Rohan Kundamal on strike. Final delivery, that's pitched up, inviting him to play in the front foot, but that's sweetly negotiated by Rohan. And with that, over number 1 comes to an end. Kerala 3 for none. Both these teams coming with a lot of confidence under their belt. The semi-final was a close encounter for both of the ties. Kerala defending 140 and Maharashtra chasing down 143 against Himachal Pradesh in the semi-finals. Heroics from Kedar Jadhav and Nikhil Naik towards the back end of the innings, providing them the ultimate victory. And straight away, as they always do, they have introduced a left-arm spinner from the far end. Hitesh Walunj is someone who is not a big turner of the ball, but he bowls in tight areas and skids the ball. And with the new ball, he can actually move the ball both ways. At times, he can also make an impact with that arm delivery. Let's see what Kerala has to offer against this spin attack. Asruddin on strike. Tossed up and the punishment has been given. That's out of the mark. First maximum was a slightly pitched up delivery and he had no hesitation whatsoever. That's a gorgeous looking shot. And he has found the right gap for the first maximum. Absolutely amazing from Asruddin. The bat speed has been terrific. First ball, there was actually nothing wrong with that delivery, but that's the kind of quality these players have produced so far. That's a flatter one. This time worked on the onside quite easily. Takes a single. They should have understood the fact that it's better to bowl flatter. The moment he gave some air, It was dispatched for a tremendous maximum. And now we have got captain back on strike, facing the left arm spinner, third ball of the second over. That's played straight down the ground for a wonderful boundary. Kerala not wasting any point of time in the centre. They were off to a quiet start. The first over was an incredible one from Pradeep. But this over, Hitesh is getting the treatment. He's been put under some pressure by Kerala Bears. Both of them looking really comfortable against spin. All started by that tremendous maximum from Asruddin, and now Rohan also getting into the party. Flatter, quicker, worked through the offside for an easy single. So this has been an expensive over, and it will definitely neutralize the economical over from Pradeep. So far a solid start for Kerala. Still 2 balls left in this over, and the flat delivery, but this time missing his line and length, and that will be the first extra of the day, drifting down the leg side. Both these sides coming in with a lot of confidence. Kerala having won all of these matches coming into final. Maharashtra also coming with some incredible performance. So this is going to be a close encounter. That's obviously not a question. Last ball of the second over. Rohan on strike. Tries to work it on the offside, but this time goes straight back to the bowler. So that will be a dot ball. And with that, over number 2 comes to an end. The score is 17 for none. Pradeep, who started off really well in his first over, is back to bowl his second. Asruddin, the man on strike. It's a good looking shot, but straight to the fielder. Last over would have given a lot of confidence to these two batters. And now all of a sudden, Asruddin is looking completely different after that shot he played in the last over. That's all that requires for a batter, to get himself a few deliveries here and there to find some boundaries, and then all of a sudden they look totally different. Worked on the onside. Fielder does a good job. Rotate the strike for a single. That's a brilliant shot. Excellent improvisation from Rohan. He has found the gap perfectly. There was nothing wrong with that delivery, but this has to be given to Rohan as Kundumal. Never easy to execute that kind of a shot against a fast bowler, and he has done that really well today. Second boundary for him. And now Kerala looking comfortable out there in the center. They know that the situation is entirely different from the last game. The wicket has behaved well. Ball is coming onto the bat really well. Again dancing down the track, but this time missing the ball completely. A pace-up delivery from Pradeep. Much better than the last one. Not giving Rohan enough room to free his arms. Rohan is trying to be aggressive in the start of the innings, trying to completely capitalize the power play. Field restrictions, only 2 fielders outside the circle. That's a good shot, but straight to the fielder. Good comeback by Pradeep. After conceding a boundary, he has bowled really well. So far, it has been a good start for Pradeep and an expensive one for Hitesh. His over is the one that gave Kerala some momentum. Both these batters kind of struggled in the first over. There was also a drop catch of Asaruddin, but now they are looking solid out there. And the good delivery this time worked, opening the face of the bat. Complete the single easily. So another good over from Pradeep. Only 6 coming off it. 23 for none. Hitesh has been straight away taken off the attack, and now we've got another fast bowling coming from the far end. First bowling change for Maharashtra. It is Arshin K. Three overs, 23 for none. That's how the scorecard looks like. Kerala off to a very good start, with both the openers finding their rhythm. Let's see if Arshin can make an impact with the new ball. Bowling from the far end, his first ball of the 4th over. Drifting down the leg side, that's easy pickings for Rohan. The ball was asking to be hit and he has placed that perfectly. You can't be bowling that kind of deliveries to batters like him. He's never going to miss out on that. That's a beautiful shot to welcome the new bowler. And the delivery drifting down the leg side, easy decision for the umpire. Straight away, Arshin is not looking really comfortable out there. Both deliveries has been bowled on the pads, yet to find the momentum. Maharashtra desperately in need of a wicket. That's the only way they can restrict the flow of runs, otherwise It can be dangerous for them if these two continues to play the bowlers. Just like that, opening the face of the bat. And Rohan has been really good, not only with the kind of shots he has played, but also with rotating the strike and keeping the scorecard moving. Even at times where he's not able to find the boundary, he's always looking for that running option. That's the way these two have complemented their game throughout the tournament so far. Nasruddin on strike. And the shot flashed his hands at it. Brilliant use of the bottom hand. And the minute he saw the ball being pitched up, he had no hesitation. Just put bat on ball. One bounce over the rope. Second boundary of the over. The introduction of a new bowler from the far end has not worked in the favour of Maharashtra. They will have to go with new plans. Asruddin really enjoying his time out there. Has already played some magnificent looking shots. Again, poor delivery. Down the leg side. Third boundary of the over. Back-to-back ones for Asruddin. Another ordinary delivery from the bowler. And he just had to put bat on ball. That is a freebie to Mohammad Asruddin. This is turning out to be a long and expensive over for Maharashtra. After a good start from Pradeep, none of the other bowlers have been able to find a rhythm. They have struggled. Another good shot. Hat-trick of boundaries for Asruddin. This is batting masterclass from the right-hander. Third one on the trot. Already 16 runs coming off this over. All happening in the way of Kerala here. Runs are flowing, especially off Asruddin's bat. 41 already, with 18 coming off this over. Mid-wicket and deep third man, the fielders outside the circle. It's another good delivery, but this time goes straight to the fielder for a dot ball. That marks an expensive fourth over. 18 coming off it, and after 4 the score is 41 for none. For overs 41 for none. Pradeep has been forced to bowl another over inside the power play, since none of their bowlers haven't found a rhythm. Pradeep has been really economical for Maharashtra today, and again Rohan trying a shot of improvisation, but this time not making a solid connection. The shot is always on because the third man fielder is really away from the wicket keeper. So there is a significant gap between the wicket keeper and the third man fielder. Again trying to open the face of the bat and work the way on the offside, but this time not getting a solid connection. So 2 dot balls to start the over. Pradeep has been a different story today. On a day where all the other bowlers have been put under a lot of pressure, he has bowled in right areas. Again trying to play it through the leg side, but this time there is protection in the deep mid wicket region. Three balls, one run only. So a very good start again for Pradeep in this over. His third one on the trot, and he has been bowling really well, unlike the other bowlers. He has been on a different gravy today. Bit unfortunate not getting the wicket of Asruddin in the first ball. But all of that is in the past. Now it's Kerala doing the talking with the bat. And again that's out of the ground. Almost near the commentary box. A magnificent strike straight down the ground from Asruddin. He's dealing with boundaries and sixes at the moment. That's a shot of confidence from Asruddin. Brilliant use of the wrist and wonderful execution. It's a huge shout. And the only question is, are they going upstairs? Bowler seems pretty confident with that, but the captain doesn't look really interested. And they're not going for the referral. Bowlers can be a bit animated at times. There is a possibility that they might be carried away. So since none of the fielders or the captain found a conclusive evidence, they're not going for a referral. So 7 runs from this over with 1 ball left. 47 on the board. It's another good ball. Right straight down to the bowler. With that, over number 5 comes to an end. The score is 48 for none. Asim Kasi, pick of the bowlers for Maharashtra at their semi-final. He was really economical, bowled in tight area, picked up wickets, but just giving away 14 runs off his 4. Bowls a touch shorter, but this time he has picked the fielder out there at long off. And brings back the aggressive Asruddin on strike. Suruddin batting on 28. Kasi trying to get inside the head of Suruddin there, but nothing so far has worked in the favour of Maharashtra, other than some quiet overs from Pradeep. It has been an expensive start for them. Kerala, on the other hand, after 5 overs, haven't lost a wicket. Both these openers looking really good out there. And the delivery bowled on the pads. According to the field, and this is what Asim Kasi is really good at, because he's a clever bowler, not a big turner of the ball, but bowls in right areas and creates a lot of pressure by bowling dot balls. And now the straightish delivery worked on the onside for an easy single. So a good over. Final over inside the power play. After this over, field will be spread out. $50 up for Kerala in no time. 2 balls left in this over. Another flat delivery, this time played straight, and that might be the first wicket. Yes, it is. Asim Kasi, as I was saying earlier, he is a clever bowler. And bowling a few dot deliveries has worked in his favour. He has picked up the wicket of Kerala's captain. Wonderful bowling from the left arm spinner. Salman Nisa has been promoted in the batting order today. That's a wonderful knock of 35 from him in the last game. Came out of nowhere. And this might help in the favour of Kerala, since he is a left-hander. Left-hand, right-hand combination can always do wonders. And it looks like it's the right decision, because Asim Kasi, being a left-arm spinner, becomes a less significant bowler against a left-hander. So Kerala batters preserving their right-hand batters for perhaps a few more overs. Salman Nisa for the first time today plays that one, opening the face of the bat, and has taken a single immediately off the mark. A wonderful over from Asim Kasi comes to an end. Only 3 runs coming off it and a wicket after 6. We've got 51 on the board. Now we have got the field spread out, and Maharashtra have also picked up a wicket. Let's see if that is going to affect the run flow of Kerala, because at one end Asruddin was offering a wonderful, in fact Rohan was offering a great support for Asruddin. He was also finding the boundaries. And now let's see if Salman Nisa can also make that kind of a contribution in this innings. Again, a quick single has been completed. On most of the occasions, we see Salman Nisa towards the back end of the innings. He is a wonderful finisher and a very good batter in the middle order. But now Kerala has gone to a different strategy, promoting him as the number one batter for Kerala. Nasruddin has been a spectator watching all this at the other end. On occasions, Kerala have the luxury of being patient and waiting for a few deliveries. Because they already have got a wonderful score on the board. Trying to be cheeky. This time not getting enough time out there in the center for executing that shot. So that will be a dot ball. Good thinking by Maharashtra as well. Immediately after seeing the left-hander, they have introduced an off-break bowler. So he will be trying to take the wicket of Salman Nisa. And it's an interesting thing to see, because that's a huge shout. A big shout. And they're going upstairs with the first referral. Has been a good review by Maharashtra. They have picked up their second wicket, and now both the openers are back in the hut. After giving a solid start for Kerala, the big man has found a way to get out. Kerala, after getting a wonderful start, now looking kind of uncomfortable out there, because now They have two new batters out there in the center. Asim Kasi has been the one who has started off producing the breakthrough, picked up a wicket initially, and now with Asruddin also back in the hut, it's a completely different scenario for Kerala out there. Varun Naina has been given an opportunity, has been really good for Kerala in the third game. Scored an amazing 82. And for me personally, over the years I've played with him. So it's really good to see Varun Naina out there in the center. Fourth ball of the seventh over. Trying to close the face of the bat, but that was a quickish delivery from the off-break bowler. Kushal Thambe making it chaotic for Kerala out there in the center. A wonderful over this. Varun Naina has been taken the single to get off the mark, but only 2 runs coming off it. And now with a left-hander out there, it won't be easy for Salman Nisar to launch Thambe immediately. And look at how the run rate has dropped down. It was going at 10 runs per hour, but all of a sudden that last over from Asim Kasi has produced chaos for Kerala. 2 wickets have been taken, and this is the beauty of a T20 game. 1 or 2 overs can actually change the momentum from one side to the other. That's what exactly happened out there. With that dot ball, over number 7 comes in, and the score is 53 for 2. Asim Kasi, the man with the golden arm. Exactly like he bowled in the semi-finals, he has been cunning and accurate. Has picked up the prize wicket of Rohan Kundumel as well. So he is looking really dangerous out there. Let's see if Varun can produce some counter-attack. That's been played straight down the ground in the gap for a single. These two has a huge responsibility to put runs on the board and also to bring a partnership here for Kerala, because now they don't want to lose a wicket even if runs doesn't come in how it came in the power play. Kerala won't mind that, but if they lose a wicket here or there, then they will be put under significant pressure. Again closing the face of the bat, working it through the onside for a single. This is an important aspect of the game, the middle overs. You can see the T20 being classified into 3 sections: the power play, the middle overs and the death overs. Where some specialized batters like finishers have got a great capability of converting the later half of the innings, doesn't matter who the bowler is. They have practiced and they have developed in such a way that they, from ball number 1, they want to just go out there and hit. Delivery coming back into the right-hander. This is where Asim Kasi has been a phenomenon for Maharashtra. As I've said earlier, he is not a giant turner of the ball, but he's a clever and thinking bowler who doesn't give you a lot with his deliveries. Not the most conventional left arm spinners out there, but he has a habit of picking up wickets and also bowling in decent areas. If you take a look at the pitch map of how he has bowled so far, you can see he will be bowling at a constant area, perhaps changing the pace of the ball on occasions, but not trying something fancy or extravagant. And I believe that has been the key for him. Another good delivery, but this time played in the gap for 2 runs. Another wonderful over comes to an end. After 8, the score is 58 for 2. It looks like it's going to be Prashant from the pavilion end. He has been the man who started up picking a wicket and producing a breakthrough for Maharashtra in the semi-finals. Varun on strike. Plays there in the gap, work for the fielder, who does a pretty good job in keeping him down for just 1 run. Prashant is someone who has got the experience of representing Chennai Super Kings in the IPL. So coming with plenty of experience under his belt. Bowling against the left-hander Salman Nisa. Flatter delivery. Worked on the onside for an easy single there. So far 2 deliveries and 2 singles. Prashant was kind of expensive in his last game in first over, but he made a significant comeback, bowled really well, and started providing the breakthrough for Maharashtra. And the slightly short pitch delivery, but strictly bowled according to the field. He knows how to execute his plans. Flatter that will go straight to the hand of the fielder. Another wicket goes down, another one finds the dust. This time it's Varun Naina after not being able to make an impact. It was a toe-step delivery and inviting him to play in the front foot, but this time he finds the fielder perfectly. A right-hander replacing a right-hander. And now we have got Vishnu Vinod, another player who has represented various IPL teams over the years, coming with the experience of playing for RCB and Mumbai Indians. Has taken the single of the very first ball. Played a wonderful innings in this edition of the IPL. Was a significant part of the Mumbai Indian side. Prashant straight away picking up a wicket, mixing and matching his balls really well. Another good delivery this time to us. An attempted googly, brilliantly executed, and only 4 runs coming off his over after 9. Kerala are 62 for 3. Seem Kasi back for his third. Coming around the wicket. They set straight to the fielder. In fact, Hidesh Valunj, who has caught the ball in his hand, bowled a really expensive first over but came back really well in his last. And now let's see if he can make an impact as well. All of a sudden, Kerala's innings, it was 50 of the first 6 overs, has now found some trouble because now they only got 63 on the board. It's definitely below par. On a wicket like this, where the ball is nicely coming on the bat, you would expect your batters to perhaps up the run rate and play more freely. All of a sudden, the game slightly in favour of Maharashtra as they've picked up wickets in regular intervals. They've broken the partnerships and found a way to get back in the game. It was an expensive start for them. That was a poor effort there. Absolutely unbelievable from the bowler. Pretty casual, and that gave away 1 more runs. These are the kind of areas that you need to be really focusing on. It's just 1 run conceded, but that might take down your morale. Another good delivery. It was a seam-up delivery from the left-arm spinner. More like a left-arm medium pacer. Holding it quick on his pads. Making life difficult for these batters out there in the centre. Again opening the face of the bat, the sweeper fielder will cut it off for just a single. Brings back Vishnu Vinod on strike. Hidesh Valunj has come back really well after conceding an expensive over initially. Kerala would be disappointed because by the kind of start they got, none of their opening batters found a way to convert that to a big one. Remains as a dot ball. So another good over from Hidesh. After the first half of first innings, we have got 67 for 3. Prashant has scored to bowl his third over. We are towards the second half of the innings. That's a poor delivery. He just had to put bat on ball. It's a fast outfield. The fielder has done a tremendous job in keeping it down for just 2 runs. So far the match has turned in the favor of Maharashtra after Kerala getting off to a solid start. Maharashtra have found their way to make a very good comeback. All credit to their spinners. Asim Kasi started off at one end and then getting a wonderful support. That's a great shot. Amazing use of the bottom hand. It looked like it was going all the way, but the sweeper fielder does a very good job in keeping it down for just 2 runs. So the first 2 deliveries have produced 5 runs on the board. So a good start in this over for Kerala. Let's see if they can convert this to a big one. Another beauty of a delivery. Absolutely unplayable that. Pitching in the right area. Slightly moving away. So the kind of deliveries as a bowler will give you a lot of confidence. Again trying an improvised shot. Worked really well and has taken 2 runs. So a good over for Kerala. After 4 deliveries they have scored 7 runs of this. Somehow finding a way to rotate the strike and score the runs. This is an important phase of the game. You can't be going inside a shell, losing wickets and also dropping your run rate. You should be ticking all the boxes just to make sure that you're providing a solid score in the middle overs. 8 runs have come off this over. So a decent one for Kerala. But it will be really important how they finish this off. Since Prashant has the habit of bowling that lethal googlies, it can be always a tricky one for the left-hander. Just like that. Completely deceived the batter there. A quicker googly to end the over. 8 runs coming off it after 11. Kerala 75 for 3. We have a change in the bowling from the far end. Asim Kasi replaces Hitesh Walunja, left arm spinner, replacing another left arm spinner. Asim Kasi is the one who has given the ultimate breakthrough for Maharashtra in this innings. The game was slipping away from them. At one stage, Kerala were 50 for none after 6 overs, with both of their opening batters, Rohan and Asruddin, finding a way to keep the scorecard moving. And then once he got the wicket of Rohanis Kundumal, the match has slipped in the favour of Maharashtra. Thanks to those wonderful effort from these bowlers out there. Asim Kasi for his second over. Vishnu Vinod on strike. Plays it straight down the ground for a single. This becomes really important. As they have said earlier, they can't afford to play too many dot balls. They have to be really counting out there. Have to keep themselves busy by rotating the strike, by complementing each other's game. At this stage of the game, a communication also becomes a crucial part. That will be called a wide down the leg side. Also note a good view out there for the batter. The ball significantly dipped low. So never know that even if that was an attempted delivery from the bowler or it dipped low after hitting the surface. Again, bowling it much slower. This is where he becomes really clinical. He not only bowls those quicker and flatter delivery, he has got the courage to bowl that much slower and conventional left arm spin. He's someone who has produced a great result with the kind of variations he has got. Has the habit of picking up wickets. And a good shot through the offside for an easy single. Maharashtra won't mind the singles and doubles coming at the moment, because as far as they are concerned, they have restricted the flow of runs. They are finding the dot balls and they are putting Kerala batters under some pressure. Vishnu, we know that Salman Nisar have found a way to get out of that shell, but not the ideal of situations for them. We all know the capability of these batters and how dangerous they can be once they find their groove. But the opposition is not making it any easier for them. The kind of bowling bowled by Asim Kazi and Prashant at the other end has worked really in favour of Maharashtra. So a wonderful game this so far. Initially working in the favour of Kerala, with Kerala batters dominating the both of their openers. Starting off with a 50 partnership, then they lose 2 wickets in quick succession. The introduction of Varun Nayak could also make an impact. Again looking for that big shot through the leg side. Asim Kasi taking his time, bowling it much slower through the air. Came much slower than Salman Nisar would have expected the ball. Clever thinking, clever bowling from Asim Kasi. Place that once down the ground towards long off for a single. So another good over for Maharashtra. After 12, the score is 82 for 3. Kerala, after getting off to a superb start, were 50 for no loss. And then immediately they lose 3 wickets. Now looking really different out there. They bat deep. They've got a lot of batters yet to come. So it's really important that these two build a partnership and also up the run rate. Otherwise, they will be disappointed, because the wicket has behaved different from what we have seen in the semi-finals. The semi-finals, it has slightly favoured the bowlers because it came much slower after pitching. But now it is coming on to the bat ever so nicely. It's a good shot played in the gap, straight down the ground for a boundary. That is a freebie, more of a freebie delivery from Prashant. He trying to dip the ball but not finding a rhythm. Sometimes as a leg spinner that can happen to you. Bowling through your wrist. But that was a gift for Salman Nisar. A very good ball for Kerala to start the over. Another good shot, but this time goes straight to the fielder. Prashant picks up his second wicket. He has found the wicket of Salman Nisar in grand fashion again, inviting the batter to play in that front foot, to go for that expensive shot. He finds the fielder at long on. Kambe makes no mistake. Fourth wicket goes down, another one finds the dust. So this is not working in the favour of Kerala. The introduction of Salman Nisar as a top order batter hasn't worked. They've tried a variety of things. They've introduced some new batters, trying to experiment. But so far, after that solid start they've got, they've found a way to lose wickets and throw away the momentum. All started off taking the wicket of Rohanis Kundumal. Then Nasruddin got out. Varun Nayana couldn't also make an impact. And now Salman Nisar, after getting a wonderful start, has found a way to get himself out. So spinners doing the job for Kerala. In fact, Maharashtra started off really expensively, but then they found a way to make a massive comeback. This is the beauty of a T20 game. Anything can happen. It looks like the new batter is Manu Krishnan, the fast bowler. Prashant again being the wicket-taking bowler, the wicket-taking option. Bowls a googly first half. Completely bamboozled the batter. He was nowhere here the pitch of the ball. Missed that completely. Yes, Manu Krishnan, the fast bowler, is a new introduction for Kerala. So they are going out with their instinct, experimenting with the left-hander. They know that Maharashtra have got a lot of left-arm spinners in their attack. In fact, 3 of them. So trying to bowl out their opponents, trying to execute the left-arm spin and the leg spin by some left-handers. Vishnu Vinod has been seeing everything, has been witnessing everything at the other end. Again, this over, he has bowled 3 googlies and 2 stock deliveries with 1 ball left against the left-hander. We can expect that googly, the ball moving away from the left-hander since the Reese slip in position. Kedar Jadhav standing at second slip. Yes, that was an attempted googly, but this time slightly pitched shorter, played in the gap for a single. And the wonderful, wonderful over comes to an end. After 13, the score is 89 for 4. Kambe has been given 1 more over. And he has produced the wicket of Manu Krishnan. Again, the introduction of an off-break bowler against the left-hander, doing the work, doing the damage. And now Kerala under significant pressure because they've got half of their batters back in the hut. They were 50 for none and now they're 89 for 5. So all the 5 wickets have came in just 49 runs for Kerala. That has been the story for them in this match. starting off in a significant fashion, then finding a way to get themselves out. The introduction of Manu Krishnan, promoting him in the order, hasn't worked in the favor of Kerala. They've experimented a lot of things. They bat deep, they've got plenty of batters yet to come with the likes of Abdul Basit. But will this be the game changing over? It looks like Kerala have got rid of all their left-handers, and now with the right-handers out there in the center, it will be much easier for the left-arm spinners and the leg break bowlers. So the idea of giving and slipping in with another over for an off-break bowler has worked really well. Manu Krishnan was never in position to play that shot in the back foot. That was a pitched-up delivery. The quicker one through the air and completely deceived him inside edge onto the stumps. Kedar Jadhav having a good and thorough idea to where to set his fielders. There is a leg slip in position for the off-break bowler. It's in fact Akhil MS, the leg spinner, who has been introduced. So they haven't gone with Basit. Still have the option of going to Basit in the final few overs. We all know his capability as a finisher, represented Rajasthan Royals in this edition's IPL. So Kerala have got a lot of experienced players in their account, but none of them, other than the openers, after getting to a start, have been able to make an impact. A lot will be expected of Vishnu Vinod. Again, a wonderful delivery, not giving him enough time to free his arms. Placed that straight to the mid-wicket fielder for only a single. Tight and disciplined bowling from Maharashtra. They're bowling in very good areas, finding wickets and producing a lot of pressure with dot balls. That has been the case, that has been the scenario over the past few overs. And that has been played straight back to the fielder, and he drops a sitter. Would you believe that? Absolutely unbelievable. The kind of way, the kind of approach Maharashtra has shown so far, that is completely unacceptable. That was an easy chance that was asking to be taken, but he drops a simple one that catches in mid-wicket region. Another wonderful delivery from the off-break bowler. Akhil MS trying to negotiate but can't find the middle of his bat. That's definitely in the favor of Maharashtra as they've bundled down Kerala. 5 wickets they've taken. Another flattish delivery played straight back to the bowler for just a dot ball. So after 14 overs, Kerala under some sort of pressure here. They're 91 for 5 with only 6 overs left. Prashant Des towards his last over, opening the face of the bat. Vishnu Vinod has taken a single. He has been there in the wide, being a mere spectator at the other end, has watched all of the wickets going down. He's having a quick word with Akhil MS. Kerala still has got a plenty of batting left. They have the likes of Dilek Saxena and also Abdul Basit to follow. So they do bat deep, but not easy for them because of the kind of bowling being displayed. Another one finds the dust, another wicket goes down. Again the googly working in the favour. Agony for Kerala and ecstasy for Maharashtra. Look at the kind of response and sportsmanship displayed by the Maharashtra bowlers, especially their spinners, turning in on the big occasion of the final. Here nothing was going in the way for them in the power play. Kerala batters were off to a solid start with 50 on the board. But look at their scorecard, 91 for 6. And finally we are seeing Abdul Basit as a number 8 batter. In fact, one of the best batters in the hut, coming down pretty late because of a completely different situation out there. He couldn't make an impact with the bat in the previous game, went for a duck, but was a significant part of the game, picking up 2 wickets. So his confidence will be high coming with the game, contributing towards his team's victory. So he will be trying to put some on the board. Him also coming with the experience of representing an IPL side, Abdul Basit. And now we have got 2 power hitters out there in the centre, Vishnu Vinod and Abdul Basit. But that man, Prashant, has taken his 3rd wicket. He has made life dangerous and miserable for the Kerala batters. Another beauty of a delivery, trying to open the face of the bat and work it towards the backward point region, but he can't find the gap. They can try to bowl out the deliveries against Prashant this and start to look for the boundary option from next over onwards, because the kind of bowling being displayed by him, it is never going to be easy targeting the leg spinner. So Vishnu Vinod would have had that word with Basit in order to try something fancy against the bowler who has been bowling really well today. Immediately after this over, Kerala should go for those big ones because they've only got 5 overs left. Otherwise, it will be an easy run chase for Maharashtra. Again, trying to go for that expensive shot. Misses that completely. Bowling it much slower through the air. Basit was a little late to put pad on bowl. What an over this has been. Just 1 run and a wicket. Pressure on Kerala. There is still a slip in position, so captain really trusting his leg spinner. Prashant will be searching for 1 more wicket here. If he can find that, this will be a completely different story for Kerala. But Basit gets off the mark. He will keep the strike. With that single, 15th over comes to an end. Kerala are 92 for 6. Asim Kasi bowling another over from the far end. He has been the one who started off picking a wicket, giving the necessary breakthrough. From then, it was a completely different scenario for Kerala. They looked like a different side, running out of answers, running out of ways to get runs. And now all depends on these two. Can they make an impact? Never easy for Kerala batters out there, because all of these bowlers, Prashant from one end, Kasi from this end, bowling in tight areas, not giving a lot of width, bowling wicket to wicket, and it's making life really miserable for Kerala batters out there. So these two are the last recognized batting pair for Kerala from here. They've got the bowlers and the bowling all-rounders. So these two are the last ray of hope. If Maharashtra can find a way to pick up another wicket here, Kerala will be under tremendous pressure. Not only under tremendous pressure, but it will be more like they've lost the match even before finishing the overs. Another wonderful delivery. Singles and doubles definitely not going to hurt the bowling side, because as far as they are concerned, they don't mind giving away perhaps a 7 or 8 runs from here. Even if Kerala can find a way to take 8 runs from every respective overs, they can't score that 140. So they need a big over from here. It can come from anywhere. Doesn't look like Asim Kasi is going to be the one who gives that expensive over, because the kind of bowling that has been displayed by this left arm spinner has been magnificent today. He has bowled at the right areas, has also picked up a wicket. He has been unplayable on certain occasions. Match surely in the favour of Maharashtra after 16. The score is only 99 on board. Hitesh Walunj, change of ends for him. Let's see if he can also find a way to chip in with a wicket. Then it will be a completely worse scenario for Kerala. They've already lost 6 wickets. And now with 2 of them being their most recognized batters out there, if Hitesh can pick up a wicket, then it will be definitely in the favour of the opposition. But that's a wonderful shot. Brilliantly executed. One bounce over the ropes. Vishnu Vinod has unleashed that shot with a lot of confidence. This is something that he is really capable of. He has been the forefront of the domestic side for over the years, has been a great batter and a wonderful addition in the Kerala squad. Has the experience of opening the innings along with AB de Villiers for Royal Challengers Bangalore. Plays another good looking shot straight down the ground for a single. A man of great character, Vishnu Vinod, always gives his 100%. Has been a match winner for Kerala. Let's see if Basit can also make that kind of an impact today. Works that on the onside. So this has been a good start for Kerala. This over has produced 5 runs already. 105 on the board with 3 deliveries left. Let's see if Vishnu Vinod can find a way to score a few more boundaries here, because Kerala desperately need for that. If not, they are putting themselves under pressure. That's a wonderful shot. Again, that 360-degree shots being executed really well today by Vishnu Vinod. After a slow and steady start, he is making a wonderful impact. His scorecard moves on to 23 with that shot. It has been played with some confidence by Vishnu Vinod. Definitely not an ideal situation for Kerala. They found a way to lose wickets. Nobody would have expected Kerala to be 110 for 7 after 17 overs, because the kind of start they got, they looked really good, settled in for somewhere around 180, maybe 200, or perhaps more than that. Immediately after losing the wicket of Rohanes Kundumal, there has been a momentum shift. Hitesh Walunj has picked up a wicket. And now we have got another left arm spinner, the third left arm spinner being introduced by Maharashtra side today. Abdul Basit, the batter on strike. Has only faced 8 deliveries, 5 runs under his belt. So will this be the big over for Kerala? Last over was an expensive one, but he produced the most important wicket of Vishnu Vinod, who could have been really a game changer towards the late end of the innings. But now, majority of the responsibility lies in the hand of this man. Plays a good looking shot, but straight to the fielder. Siddharth Hem has produced a wicket of his first over. Abdul Basit, also not making an impact with the bat, has found the fielder perfectly. And now Kerala under all sorts of trouble. They have lost their best finishers, and now Dilak Saxena has to battle down the overs along with the tailenders. Basil Thambi, the fast bowler, number 10 batsman for Kerala. So from here, they don't have any batting left. It all relies on Jalek Saxena. And Jalek Saxena is not a big hitter of the cricket ball. He's someone who can anchor the innings and play by rotating the strike. That's a good shot. What a way to announce his arrival, straight down the ground for a spectacular maximum. Basil Thambi has turned the heat out. The bowler Siddharth would not have expected that kind of a shot from a tail ender. Wonderful execution from Basil Thambi. Incredible use of the bottom hand. That powerful bottom hand coming into play. Immediately the Maharashtra team going for a defensive field. They've taken the slip off. Can he find a way to hit a few more hits here? That was a much needed 6. A great start for Basil Thambi. Can he be the man who can take Kerala to a good total? Jalek Saxena has got the strike for the first time today. Pretty surprised why he came on really late in this innings. So the kind of quality and the kind of impact he has produced for Kerala over the years, he has been one of the significant players for them in the middle order. But today Kerala experimented with different players out there in the center, in the middle overs, with Salman Nisar and Manu Krishnan. Salman Nisar played his part, got off to a good start, but Manu Krishnan couldn't find a way to get the scorecard moving. So after conceding a few hits here and there, and also picking up an important wicket of none other than Abdul Basit, this over has come to an end. After 18, the score is 119 for 8. And now with only 2 overs left in this innings, Kerala should be at least hopping for 15 runs and over. Never easy for them, because one of those final 2 overs will be bowled by Pradeep. So that is going to be a difficult one. And the spinners over will be bowled by Hasim Kasia as well. So Hasim is not also someone who can be taken away easily, because he bowls in sharp areas. He is a thinking bowler, definitely not easy to just go out and play. Basil Thambi will be throwing kitchen singer in, but not going to be easy against a quality bowler. Maharashtra definitely taking their time. They know the importance of each and every deliveries from here on. They can't afford to give away boundaries or sixes. They won't mind the singles and doubles coming. Even 10 runs from these 2 overs won't make a massive difference in the scorecard. Short pitch, swing and a miss. This is where Vishnu Vinod or Abdul Basit should have stayed here. That is a back of the length delivery, and you can't be asking a lot from Basil Thambi, your fast bowler. He has already hit one wonderful 6 straight down the ground. It's a much slower delivery this time. Bowled it way outside the off stump. Will be called a wide. Again, this is what I was talking about. The kind of cleverness produced by the bowler, dragging the batter to open his face of the bat, trying to work it through the offside. never easy for tailenders to play through the offside because they're always going for that across shot, not giving him the space and time to free his arms. So far 3 deliveries, just 1 run. In fact 2 runs, 1 off the wide. So an ideal start for Asim. And Dilip Saxena produced some vital runs here. Players stayed straight down the ground for only a single. They're not at all minding the singles here because they know that's definitely not going to create a massive impact. As far as they are concerned, they are only looking to restrict Kerala from those boundary scoring options. Basil Thambi desperately looking for that 6 straight down the ground. Couldn't find that, and that's been called a wide. In fact, they are going upstairs for a referral. Another good call by the umpire under pressure here. Just going outside the ostem and has been given a wide. Extra delivery for Kerala. Can he find a way to hit perhaps 1 more 6 in this over? Place that straight down the ground. But this time will go straight to the hand of the fielder. Kedar Jadhav juggling it and taking it quite comfortably in the end. 9th wicket goes down. Asim Kasi has produced 1 more wicket towards the back end of the innings. He's the one who started off providing the breakthrough. And look at the way he has produced 1 more wicket. This is quality left arm spin bowling. Tossing the ball up, inviting him to go for that expensive shot. He finds the fielder quite easily. And now it's all a matter of just 1 wicket there. The new batter, Mithun PK, he's also a solid batter. He's definitely someone who can handle the ball. Has got plenty of cricketing experience, having played the domestic level. Has been a great part of the club cricket in Kerala. So he is also a good batter, but now it's not the ideal situations for him out there. But let's see if him also being a left arm spinner can influence him tackling down Asim Kasi. Flatter delivery worked in the gap, but fielder does a good job. What an over this has been. Absolutely magnificent quality stuff from Asim Kasi. He's the one who started off making an impact, and look at the way he has bundled up the opposition. Absolutely magnificent. Quality stuff from Maharashtra. It's a good looking shot played in the gap. Kedar Jadhav definitely not happy with that delivery. That was a toe-step delivery. And a great shot for a number 11. With that shot, over number 19 comes to an end. Again a good over from Asim Kasi. Only 8 runs coming off it. After 19, the score is only 127 on the board. Asim Kasi again being the most economical bowler in the Maharashtra attack, picking up 2 vital wickets. And now Tilak Saxena has been asked to face their best fast bowler, Dade Pradeep. A different end for him and a different situation altogether. Bowling in the death, he has been really economical today. Towards the first part of the innings, the earlier part. Let's see if we can find the momentum and continue to dominate against these Kerala batters. First ball of the last over, big heave, but can't find the gap. Will only get a single for that. Again Kerala, after getting off to a solid start, running short of a good total. This is definitely a below par total for them because of the kind of wicket it has been. It has definitely worked in favor of batters earlier. But towards the second half of the innings, it has been an incredible comeback by Maharashtra, and it has been worked through the onside for a single. So these two not going for that big shot. In fact, the bowler not giving the space or time to go for that big shot. Tilak Saxena tried to play a big one but couldn't find the middle of his bat. And now Midun has given the strike back to him with 4 balls left. Can he at least find 1 or 2 boundaries in this over? That's a good looking shot in the gap. Taken the pace off again. Batsman was completely deceived by the change of pace this time. A brilliantly executed slower delivery from Pradeep. Midun PK has looked comfortable out there. He has played a magnificent shot over covers inside out against the left arm spinner. Let's see if he can continue to do that kind of a performance against the fast bowler. The last wicket has been taken. A great reflex catch that has been by the fast bowler. Never easy against your own bowling, and that also, when you're being a fast bowler, you have to be absolutely precise and concentrated to take that catch. Wonderful comeback this has been. A match that started in the favor of Kerala has ended significantly in the favor of the opposition. As Kerala have found a way to get themselves knocked out for just 130 on the board. Definitely a score there well below par. Something other than 150 is a low total on a wicket like this. But that has been the story of the first innings. Kerala, after getting off to a solid start from Asruddin and Rohanes Kundumal, went on to get all out for 130. Thanks to those beautiful bowling effort. Started off by Asim Kasi picking up 2 wickets. Kushal Tambe also picking up 2 wickets for just 4 runs off his 2. Siddharth Matre picked up 1. Hidesh Walens picked up 1. Dade Pradeep has been magnificent. 3.4 overs, 18 for 1. But the pick of the bowlers has been definitely the leg spinner, who has bundled down Kerala in the middle overs with his 4 overs, 20 for 3. So after first innings, Kerala only 130 on the board. When Maharashtra come into bat, they require 131 of the respective overs.
Welcome back to the second part of the innings. Maharashtra would be requiring 132 to be crowned as champions of this interstate competition. Can Kerala produce some magic? It's all in the hands of power play. Maharashtra would look to counter-attack in the power play, where they would try to maximize and score as much as they can, which would give them the momentum shift. A early wicket for Kerala would put them as well in the driver's seat. Wicket hasn't been so easy for the batsmen to score. We have a very good match on the cards, which is equally poised. It's Basil Thampi, who has been continuously doing the damages in the power play, will begin the proceedings for Kerala. Last match was a close encounter for Maharashtra. It was Nikhil Nayak's magic and brilliance which took them home in the finals. It's all with the batsmen now. Got to give the due credits to Maharashtra bowlers, who have been exceptional. They have been sloppy at times, where a couple of very plumb chances were put down, but that didn't stop the flow of wickets. They were hitting the line and the length and the deck very hard, which has ended fruitful for them, which has ended them bowling out Kerala for 130. Definitely the department of bowling for the Maharashtra side has been very, very productive in this particular match. It's all with the batsmen to take them home. It's Basil with the first ball. Harsin Kulkarni is the man on strike. Bhavane Ankit at non-striker end. Swings it hard. Misses it. Gone for pace. It's Basil. Basil is a very dangerous bowler. With a new ball, he can swing in, swing out. He can produce that bouncer, one for the over. He has equal variations. He has represented big franchises like Gujarat Lions, Sunrisers Hyderabad. He was also be a part of Mumbai Indian squad. He is an experienced campaigner here. An early breakthrough is what Kerala would be desperately needing here. Flicks it fine. It's a bad delivery. Was there to be put on for a boundary. And Harsin Kulkarni successfully executes it. Not the kind of start which Kerala would have wanted and Basil would have wanted. The line was there to be put on for a boundary. He executes it, lands it well, finds the boundary. Given that it's a power play, the field restrictions are in place. The required run rate is 6.46 here. Steps down. Could that be a chance? Falls short. Have to be mindful of the shot you're going to play against Basil Thampi. The required run rate is just 6.51. Can Basil pick up a wicket here, which Kerala needs it badly? Could there be a chance? Falls in drop. This is the second time that has happened in the over. He has been varying the pace regularly, which is making the batsmen to read. It's a good sign for Kerala. It's a very strong comeback after getting it for a 4. You got to give the due credits to Basil for hitting the line and the deck very hard. He's known for it. On the other hand, Kulkarni should be mindful that the target isn't a mammoth one here. He will have to be chipping in singles here. Can't afford too much of a dot ball. Capitalizing power play would definitely be a key here, which Maharashtra would have discussed. Every dot ball is a goal just here in this format, equivalent to a wicket here. It drastically produces pressure on the batsman. Kulkarni should be targeting singles here. Plays it fine. That's a shot straight from the cricketing books. Played it fine. A drive to be framed. Beats the fielder. Locates the gap. Bisects them. Gets the boundary. A well-deserved shot. 2 boundaries from this over. Last ball of the over. Required run rate is 6.42. 1, 2, 3 required from 115 ball. Kulkarni on strike. Basil Thampi, the bowler, connects it big. It's right down to the commentary box. You'll have to wait for the single. It's a big 6 here. A very good start for Maharashtra. Definitely not the one which Kerala would have wanted. A monstrous 6 here. Connected it big time. Sound of the timber was on par. At end of 1, Maharashtra 14 for no loss. .117 required from 114 balls. Close to 6 per an over. A wicket or 2 here is what Kerala would be looking for. Definitely a dream start for Maharashtra. Got to give the due credit to Kulkarni for starting the way, going for 3 boundaries. And the last one, clearing the rope easily. A very good ball indeed. Finds the fielder. Just a dot ball here, a golden dust one here. Bhavani Ankit is the batsman on strike. Manu Krishnan the bowler. So far the game plan in this tournament for Kerala has been Manu Krishnan would produce many dot balls where Basil would be the player, bowler to pick the wickets. Played it fine. A very good fielding effort there. He has definitely saved some runs for his team. Cuts it down for 1. That was straight from middle of the bat for Bhavani Ankit. It would boost his confidence. The dangerous man Kulkarni is in strike. He has been destructive so far. Can he continue? Manu Krishnan would be mindful of the deliveries given sin. He would have seen closely how he has stonked Basil Thampi in the first over. Will he go for a 5th stump Yorker here? It's a dangerous shot given any day to play against a pace bowler. Bowlers have to explore various options when they aren't getting any sort of assist in the pitch. A wide Yorker is a recommended option here. You got to expose one for the bowl, one bouncer for the over. That could be the second ideal option. Mixing it up regularly. Beg your pardon, it's 2 for the over. Tries it hard, misses it completely. Given that it's a dot, a golden dust in this format. It's a no ball here. Manu Krishnan has to be mindful of the length he's gonna bowl, and he has to be very cautious with the steps and the run-up he's gonna do. This game is so cruel. It's about the inches and lines. Game of inches they call it. It's a free hit. Kulkarni, the man who is on form, gets an opportunity to give a full swing at the ball, given that it's a free hit. A license to kill here. Since there is no run being taken, you can't adjust the field setup here. So you'll have to stick to the same field setup. Can Manu Krishna create a dot ball here? Or will Kulkarni connect it big? He runs up in. He connects it. He connects it big. What a shot. A pull for a big 6 at this moment. He's having a dream run in the grand finale. Not the start which Manu Krishnan would have wanted, Team Kerala would have wanted. A very good shot, a very good looking cricketing shot by Kulkarni. He raises to 20 from just 9 balls. Manu Krishnan running in hard. Connects it big. Beats the fielder. Gets a boundary again. It's back-to-back boundaries. He has been middling the ball very nicely and very efficiently. He's making sure whatever he connects doesn't find the fielder. So far, so good. A wicket here is definitely needed for Team Kerala. Can they bring the breakthrough which they wanted? Be mindful that Kerala were 50 in the power play. Connects it. Will there be a chance? What an effort! A great effort. A very, very good effort there. Couldn't stick. A very good effort. Kulkarni survives. Gets another life. Was that the match for Kerala? We'll have to wait and watch.
Solid start from Maharashtra, putting Kerala bowlers under all sorts of pressure. They already got 27 on the board, making this target look really easy for them. And now let's see if the introduction of a new left-arm spinner will work in favor of Kerala. But it looks like the match has already slipped away from their hands, with both of the openers getting off to a solid start. In fact, all of the talking has been done by this man, Arshin Kulkarni, 25 of 11. Bhavan Angit has been a mere spectator watching all this from the other end. Looks for that big shot, but couldn't find enough connection. Will get a single for that. Kerala, on the other hand, trying to experiment with a lot of things, trying to go with some of their left-handers up the order hasn't worked in their favor, because we have seen the last game where Salman Issa did a very good job in the assigned role as a finisher. He scored 35 of just 15, made a lot of impact with the bat. But today he was given a completely different role, batting up the order. He got off to a good start but went away after completing his 20s. And again, they tried to use another left-hander, Manu Krishnan up front, but that also didn't work in their favour. Tilak Saxena was just a mere spectator watching all this. He came pretty late in the innings for Kerala, was the number 8 batter for them. And couldn't make an impact today. Has been that kind of a day for Kerala. After getting a good start, they were bundled down for a low total. Mithun PK has been bowling really well in this over, not conceding too many runs, but already they have got a huge total on board after 2.4 overs. Their current run rate is more than 10. Already they have got off to a great start. Thanks to the batting masterclass of Marshan Kulkarni, 26 of 12 deliveries. Mithun PK bowling another good delivery, but this time he gently opens the face of the bat and works it towards the covers fielder for just a single. So this has been a good over for Kerala, but already they are well above par the required run rate. Not to forget, in the same wicket, we have seen Kerala defending 140, but that was a completely different scenario. Wicket behaved really different on that day, but today the conditions has been favouring batters on most occasions. That is the reason why they have got off to a great start. They definitely know the importance of power play. Kerala were 51 for none after 6. Similarly, an incredible start for Maharashtra. They only require 100 runs from less than run above. So, an ideal start for them. Tilak Saxena from the far end. Was absolutely surprised to see him really late up in the batting order. He couldn't contribute much. He was just a spectator at one end. Let's see if he can turn up today with the ball that has been played in the gap at top edge, running away from both the fielders and has bisected them really well. Boundary to welcome Tilak Saxena, not coming in the most convenient manner, but he will definitely take that. At one end, where Arshan Kulkarni has been doing a real good job with the bat, and now Bhavan Ankit has also introduced himself in the party with that boundary. Top edge, all working in the favour of Maharashtra at the moment. Big shout, but he has come down a long way down the stems. So, looks like they are not going upstairs. In fact, it's the right decision because he shuffled across and came a long way. So, the impact will be definitely missing the stems. But on a wider scenario, this game definitely in favor of the Maharashtra team. They've got off the solid start. They bat deep and they've got the likes of Kedar Jadhav to follow. We all know what he did with the bat in the last game. Start off playing some absolutely gorgeous looking shots. It has been called a no ball, so it's definitely not working for Tilak Saxena and Kerala. With already 37 on the board, now it's a freebie for Arshin Kulkarni. He will be looking to capitalize and score at least a boundary, if not more than that. 37 on the board after 3.3. Kerala doesn't look comfortable out there, but Maharashtra under all sorts of control and comfort. That's a huge shot and a humongous hit, colossal hit from Arshin Kulkarni down the ground for a maximum. Felix Saxena couldn't do much. There was a free hit, so he had the license to go big. And he completely capitalized on that. The match has already slipped away with only less than 100 runs required for the opposition. That too with a run rate of less than 6 runs per over. We have seen the batting heroics of Kedar Jadhav, and also not to forget that finishing impact when they required 12 runs of the last over. One man, Nikhil Nayak, played some colossal looking shots. That too again someone of a quality of bowler like Rishi Dhawan. And the first wicket has been taken. Again, batters trying to be over ambitious. Arshin Kulkarni has already got plenty of runs in this over. This is exactly what happened to Kerala early on today. And they already had enough runs on the board. Both of their opening batters were looking for fancy looking shots, not trying to preserve their wicket, looking for that big shot, but was not able to find the right connection. Exact same story repeats for Maharashtra as they lose their first wicket. Let's wait and see if this becomes the game-changing impact or the match-changing over. It's an expensive one from Saxena, but he has picked up a wicket after 4. The score is 43 for 1. Midun PK bowled really well in his first. Now let's see if Bandari Manda can also make an impact with the bat. The big fish, Arshin Kulkarni, is back in the hut. So that will definitely slow down the run rate. Kerala can have a sigh of relief and try to take a few more wickets here. Because if they can't produce something around it, something of a magnificent spell here, that's out of the ground. In fact, the longest 6 of the day. Look at that shot from Bhavan Ankit. He had no hesitation, that was bowled on the pads. Wonderful use of the wrist. Powerful bottom hand coming into play. And that has been executed with some perfection. So nothing working in the favor of Kerala, despite the fact they have taken a wicket. The game seems like slipping away from them. Midun PK being taken to the cleaners for the first time today. Let's see if he can make a response. Another quicker delivery. Easily negotiated by the batter. Again, easy pickings. The ball not turning, coming nicely onto the bat. That has been the case today. You got to be really clever on your line and length because this is not a surface that has worked in the favor of bowlers. But if you look at how Asim Kasi and Prashant has produced wickets, it is because of their cleverness. The kind of impact they produced has been by taking or getting inside the head of their opposition, trying their variations, mixing their pace up. This seems like a flatter surface. Fast hands, but good fielding out there. Prevents the single. A decent enough over for Maharashtra because they have already got more than 10 runs per over. So even if this remains a dot ball, after 5 overs their score will be 50, well ahead of Kerala. Again, easy pickings working on the way. After 5 the score is 51 for 1. Tilak Saxena has given the necessary breakthrough for Kerala, picking up the dangerous Arshin Kulkarni. But now, the big hitting responsibility has been taken by Bhavan and Keith. We have seen a massive hit from his side last over. Pandari Mandar, new to the strike, new to the center, has the luxury of taking his time since they are chasing down a pretty low total. And now with them only requiring less than run a ball, it is an easier and ideal scenario for these batters out there. Maharashtra bats deep. They've got plenty of batters yet to come. Not to forget the experience of Kedar Jadhav and Nikhil Naik. Both of them tremendous hitters of the cricket balls. Match well in control for Maharashtra. It has been played in the gap. Mid-wicket fielder will cut that off for just a single. Last over inside the power play. After this, field will be spread out. But that won't be a cause of concern for the batting side because of the kind of start they've got. 27 of the first 2 overs, thanks to that brilliant heroics from Arshin Kulkarni, gave the push or started off the innings right from 5th gear. They put themselves under a comfortable position, and the magic of Tilak Saxena with his finger spin has produced yet another wicket. Has completely bamboozled the batter. Up goes the finger. A sigh of relief for Kerala. Again the batter going for an expensive shot, and now both of the opening batters are back in the hut. Still they haven't introduced their best batter, Kedar Jadhav. So they are also experimenting with a different batting lineup today. Let's see if that works in favor of Kerala. Tilak Saxena, the man with the golden arm today, has already picked up 2 wickets. Can he be the game changer for Kerala? And now it has become much easier for him with the left-hander out there in the centre. Asim Kasi. We have seen his heroics with the ball. But this is turning out to be an incredible over. An over of pure character and sheer brilliance from this man, the experienced campaigner, the most experienced player of Kerala side. It doesn't get better than this. Take a bow, Tilak Saxena. You have been simply magnificent today. Building pressure, bowling dot balls. This is how you create pressure against your opposition. This is exactly what happens when you lose wickets. After 6, the score is 52 for 2. Tilak Saxena will have to re-bowl that delivery. That has been called a no-ball. Has to be careful here, because if this goes for a boundary, the match will be really far away from the reach of Kerala. So Kerala has to look for a dot ball. On the other hand, it's a freebie. It's a free hit for Asim Kasi. Can he find a boundary or a maximum here? Goes all the way and out of the park for a colossal hit. No ball proving to be really expensive for Kerala. It was turning out to be a peach of an over from Tilak Saxena, but all of a sudden the no ball has resulted in a completely different outcome. So after power play, game well and truly in control of Maharashtra. They are 59 for 2. Abdul Basit has been introduced for the first time today. So we are done with power play. 59 on the board, and that has been a poor delivery to start the proceedings. Drifting down the leg side, and that will be called 5 wides for the over. Definitely not going in the way of Kerala. They are giving a lot of extras. Already the last free hit proved to be really expensive. That gave Asim Kasi a lot of confidence to go for that big shot. Find his way to start the innings, to kickstart the innings in a significant fashion. And now Abdul Basit also with that poor delivery down the leg side. He played a huge role with the ball in the last game. Picked up 2 wickets, was really economical that day. But today, from the first delivery itself, he has considered 6 runs. It is a tight field for the left-hander. Let's see if he can also pick up or chip in with a wicket here. And a good shot in the gap. All of a sudden, immediately after that boundary, he's looking like a completely different batter, Asim Kasi. Man coming with lot of confidence. Picked up 2 wickets in the last game. Today also chipped in with 2 bowled under the economy of 6. He has been a significant part in the Maharashtra side. Wonderful left arm spinner. Can also make an impact with the bat. A pure all-rounder. Now we have got Bandari Manda, who is off to a slow start, but that's the kind of situation they're in. Even if he takes some deliveries here and there to rotate the strike, that's never going to hurt Maharashtra. They have put themselves on a pretty good scope with 67 on the board already. And look at the required run rate is under 5 runs per over. So it's just a matter of time for Maharashtra. Again played in the gap for an easy single. So they're making it look so easy right now. Not going for some risky shots. That's a change now. More of a leg spin delivery from Basit. Went straight with the arm. So far, nothing has been working in the favour of Kerala other than Dilek Saxena's 2 wickets. That has been the only sigh of relief for them. But that over also went to be expensive towards the end, conceding a 6 because of the no ball. Easy pickings, easy single. So with that single, 7th over comes to an end. 9 runs coming off this over. After 7, the score is 6-9 for 2. Looking at the scorecard, Kerala, after a good start, couldn't capitalize on what they got. Credit to the Maharashtra bowlers for the kind of effort they have put in. And now after 7 overs, the run rate are touching almost 10 runs per over, and look at the required run rate, only less than 5. Saxena continuing from the far end. He has been the man with the golden arm for Kerala today. Ended off conceding a big 6. Let's see if he can come back with maybe one more wicket here. That will definitely give Kerala some confidence. Today they're going with a different bowling attack. They have rested Asif KM. So only 2 fast bowlers and all the others are spinners. It's a good delivery to start off the over, but an easy single has been taken. Basil Thambi and Manu Krishnan are the only recognized fast bowlers in the Kerala attack. It looks like it has been a decision looking at the wicket, looking at the surface, because so far we have seen it has worked in favor of spinners. Fast bowlers have been taken for a few runs. Other than brilliance from Pradeep, all the other fast bowlers have been taken for plenty. Now it's a wonderful field set. There is a catching fielder in a silly point position. Salman Nisa. Kerala trying something here. Setting up an aggressive field. Looking to take a wicket. They're desperately in need of a wicket. And whom to expect that from none other than Jalek Saxena, your strike bowler. There was never a single there, and you should not be doing that. You should not be looking for risky runs like that on a run chase. That is in your favor. The match definitely in your favor. Only wickets are answers for Kerala. Kerala can't let them bat in these respective overs. Because of the kind of start Maharashtra has scored, even if they play or they defend for a few overs, that is not going to make a massive impact or a massive change in the overall outcome of the game. On the other hand, Kerala badly in need for a wicket. And now with Jalek Saxena almost finishing off his 3rd over, it looks like somebody else also need to pick up or respond for Kerala with a wicket, if they at least fancy themselves winning this game. Another good delivery to end the over. So this has been a wonderful over. Only 2 runs coming off it after 8. Maharashtra 71 for 2. Abdul Basit given one more over from the pavilion end. Has been slightly on the expensive side. Hasn't found a lot of rhythm. So let's see if he can chip in with a wicket here. Current run rate almost 9 runs per over. Required run rate exactly 5. So even if they play a few dot deliveries, it doesn't mean that they go inside a shell, because of the kind of target they have to achieve. They're definitely in front. It was a good delivery, a wonderful delivery that missed everything. Missed the bat, missed the stems, and also missed the wicket keeper. And because of that good delivery, an extra fielder has been put in the offside. So it's a tight offside field, a completely packed offside field. But again, soft hands opening the face of the bat at the very end. Playing it with gentle hands has given a single for Maharashtra. Asim Kasi playing a good role here, has already produced a wonderful looking shot down the ground for a maximum, and now he is dealing with singles at the moment. Another good delivery worked on the onside for an easy single there. So nothing is working for Kerala. They've tried everything. They've tried variety of bowlers, but none of them other than Jalek Saxena has made an impact today. Another beauty of a delivery, a huge shout. And they are going upstairs for a referral. The original decision stays. Vishnu Vinod has been taken away from slips. So this has been a good over. An economical one from Basit. After 9, the score is 73 on the board. Kerala have lost their review. Experimenting with another bowler. It looked like Mohammad Anan was going to bowl for the first time today, but the ball has been handed back to Jalek Saxena, it seems. Yes. So they are bowling out Jalek Saxena here. Searching for that wicket. Salman Issa still got his pad on. So we can see a silly point in place. Perhaps for the last time Jalek Saxena has got ball in his hand. He will be finishing off his 4-over quarter here. Let's see if he can chip in with a few more wickets here. Kerala completely depending upon some magic or masterclass from Jalaj Saxena. Because if they want to take a wicket, it's all dependent upon this man, seasoned campaigner. A true stalwart of the game. The ball was in the air but out of his reach. It was a good delivery, looped up. Thickish inside edge, gliding it way past the bowler for a single. And now the battle is on. With the left-hander out there in the center, Jalaj Saxena will definitely try his variations. It is not going to be easy for Asim Kasi, but if he can battle down in this over, even if he doesn't score any runs, it is okay for Maharashtra. But he has got other plans. He has got completely different plans. He is not letting the bowler coming on top of him. That's a magnificent boundary. Across the line of the delivery, a beautifully executed sweep shot in the gap. That's the kind of quality being displayed. Immediately after the six he hit, he has looked confident and looked under control. Saxena bowled a beauty of a delivery but not carrying towards the fielder. That's a gorgeous one. But already 5 runs have come off this over, so they're maintaining the required run rate pretty well. And with the likes of Kedar Jadhav and Nikhil Nayak to follow, they are already way ahead of Kerala. Another huge shout, and it looks like they're going upstairs. Yes. That has been a good referral from Kerala. They've taken their 3rd wicket, and it has been this man today, Jalaj Saxena, with the magic in his hand, produced the wicket of Asim Kasi. He was looking really dangerous out there. But now let's see if that can be the game-changing impact. They bat deep. They've got plenty of batting yet to come. For Kerala, the answers come in the way of wickets. They can't let these batters battle or go on to bat in the next coming few hours, because they don't have the luxury of a big total on board. Only defending 131. They need to be pinpoint accurate. They need to find a way to chip in with few more wickets. Jalaj Saxena has been the man today. Couldn't do much with the bat, was just a mere spectator, witnessing everything that has happened at the other end. But look at the kind of impact he has produced with the ball. In fact, there was only one error from his side, giving away a no ball. Other than that, he has been absolutely magnificent and spot on today. And look at that field set. It is almost like a test match. 2 fielders in the silly point region, 2 catching fielders for the right hander. And it looks like Vishnu Vinod doesn't even have his pad on. Kerala are pumped up. They're definitely pumped up. There is a slip. 2 silly points. Will it help them? Again, a gorgeous delivery from Kerala. And from that man, Jalak Saxena. Kushal Tambe just has to battle one more delivery. Because if he can survive for one more delivery, then it becomes a much easier scenario for him. On the other hand, if and only if Saxena can find a wicket here, it hasn't been the story, but what an impact. What a performance from that man, Jalak Saxena. 4 overs, 3 for 27. Has made a significant impact with the ball. But he finishes off his 4 overs quota. And after halfway through the second innings, we are 78 for 3. Bowling change. Abdul Basit has been taken off the attack. It's Mithun PK bowling from the pavilion, and he has been doing a decent enough job. Has been strictly economical today. Yes, he hasn't picked up a wicket, but has bowled in tight areas. Has to be careful with his line and length. And now it's the best time and best situation for Kerala to get ahead their opposition. Because only now they've got at least a slight advantage if they need to get inside the head of Maharashtra batters. Another wonderful delivery there. Missed everyone one more time. The batter, the wicket keeper, the stumps. So Kerala now building some sort of pressure, but the only question is it too late for them? Is it already game over for Kerala? Again, that's not the best of looking shot, and the catch has been completed. The bowling change has produced a wicket. Mithun PK chips in with another. 4th wicket goes down. That's a good catch under pressure by Abdul Basit. Kept his eyes right on the ball and takes it quite comfortably in the end. So the 4th wicket goes down. There's another settled in batter. Takes a long walk back to the dugout. Again, they are preserving Kedar Jadhav towards the back end of the innings. It looks like a left-hander has walked down the centre. Mithun PK delivering with a much-needed wicket and a breakthrough for Kerala. So, we are seeing some fight back. It's game on here at Pondicherry. That's the kind of excitement you can expect in a final. Both these teams battle out all of their opponent sides and has come a long way coming to the final stage of the tournament. And now the team that holds the better nerve emerges victorious here at Pondicherry. It's a battle of nerves. Again, Maharashtra also going with the tactic of using a left-hander against the left-arm spinner. That hasn't significantly worked in the favour of Kerala, but let's see if that happens for the opposition. That has been played in the gap for just a single. So Mithun PK has got another right-hander out there in the centre. He will be pumped up to bowl. against Kushal Tambe, who is yet to make his contribution in the scorecard. So two new batters out there in the center. An ideal situation for Kerala to chip in with few more wickets and put pressure right back on Maharashtra. This has been a final filled with lot of drama and twists. We have witnessed everything. We have seen power hitting, beautiful comebacks, and another beauty of a delivery. Absolutely fantastic from Midun PK, using all his experience at the moment. He is definitely a seasoned bowler, a true stalwart of the game, so he can make an impact at any stage. Let's see if he can also pick up a wicket here. It's a flat delivery, but hit straight towards the fielder for a dot ball. It has been a game-changing over here. After (11 overs), the score is still 79. So it has been a wicket maiden from that man, Midun PK. Has been nothing short of magnificent in the last over. Gave some hope, the last ray of hope for Kerala. Here the situation has become slightly different, and now change of ends for Abdul Basit because Maharashtra have introduced another left-hander. That's the reason why Basit is bowling from the far end. And now still we have got a slip in position with Vishnu Vinod. So Kerala looking for that aggressive option, looking for a wicket here. That's in fact not the best deliveries, but balls bowled in the right area, just short of length. Not a bad bowl. Not a bad bowl considering the situation. If they can build some pressure at one end, bowling some dot balls, the other bowler can chip in some wickets from the other end, then it can be game on here. Maharashtra batters would not have expected a twist here. With the kind of start they got, the ball is up in the air but well out of reach of Vishnu Vinod. Basil Thambi cuts it off quite comfortably in the end for 2 runs. These are all vital runs for Maharashtra. Doesn't matter how it comes right now. As far as they are concerned, the only matter is to keep on the scorecard ticking, just to ensure that they are not going inside a shell playing too many dot balls. That's the only problem they have to be worried about. Again, a wonderful looking shot in the gap for a boundary. That was a pitched up delivery in the slot, and he made no mistake. Siddharth Matre has produced his first boundary of the day. It's a good looking shot, executed really well. It's another beauty of a delivery. Almost went on to hit the stems, but he was quick not to lose his wicket. Good presence of mind by Siddharth. 7 from 6. Good start for him under the circumstances, and now it has been worked on the onside. With that open field, will easily get a single. So that has been on the expensive side with 7 runs coming off it. Required run rate still under 6 runs per over. They require only 45 from the last 8 overs with 6 wickets in hand. And for them, the biggest advantage is that they've got the likes of Kedar Jadhav and Nikhil Naik to follow. So that's a massive advantage for Maharashtra. Kerala experimenting with different bowling options, and now the leg spin of Agil MS has been introduced. Seeing a left-hander, they're trying for those variations. Perhaps he can also chip in with few googlies and try to take his wicket. And if Siddharth Matre can battle down these few overs, trying to rotate the strike, not trying to look for some big shots, he can definitely get away with a victory. So it is really important that these two build a partnership from here. If not, Kerala can find a way to make a comeback. They've done a good job in the last few overs. But is it already too late for them? That's been played in the gap for just a single. It's the right thing to rotate the strike, because when you're only asked to chase down a total of 131, you lost 4 wickets, you have to be really careful. You have to value a wicket. You doesn't have the luxury of wickets in hand. Excellent fielding effort there by Salman Nisar at backward point, saving 1 run for his side. But it looks like the match is slipping further away from Kerala. Both these batters are looking really comfortable out there. They are building a slow and steady partnership. Kushal Tambe is off the mark with that single. It has been played in the gap for an easy single there. This is the only thing they have to do, because of the kind of required run rate and the kind of situation they have put themselves in. They have already got plenty of runs on the board. It's just a matter of rotating the strike and keeping the scorecard moving, keeping the scorecard lively. That's a good delivery. Unfortunately missing the stumps and going in the way of opposition. We definitely got to feel bad for the bowler there. There was nothing wrong with that delivery. It was an attempted googly, but thickish inside edge, gliding it towards the fine leg region for a boundary. With already 93 on the board, it's marginally in favor of Maharashtra. Kerala fighting back in a good manner. They have found a way to pick up wickets. But for them, the only question is that can they find a few more here? That will be the only answer to all their questions. Ends the over with a good ball. It was a good over from Agil MS. After 13, the score is 93 for 4. In the bowling chase, the youngster Mohammad Inan has been introduced for the first time today. Under 19 talent for Kerala. Has got plenty of cricketing career ahead. He is a promising talent for Kerala. Has been picked up in the senior side. He's the youngest one in the side. Let's see if he can make a difference with his ball. Bowling today has been the leading wicket taker in the under 19 category of interstate matches. That is not his best of deliveries, has been played in the gap as well. They have comfortably completed 2 runs. Mohammad Inan is definitely a good all-rounder. Has got the ability to pick up wickets. And if Kerala fancy themselves winning this game, wickets has to come now. They can't wait. Or they can't be relying on somebody to put in the heroics. Everyone should become, or everyone should turn in as a hero for them. On the other hand, it's a pretty decent and ideal situation for Maharashtra batters. Yes, they've got plenty of batting left, and these two are looking really comfortable out there, building a strong partnership. And it looks like they've got another wicket. We are going upstairs for a referral, but Mohammad Asruddin looks pretty confident that he has got his man. Has been given out. Half of the batters are back in the hut. Will this be a late drama or late twist in the tale? This is turning out to be a massive comeback, a wonderful comeback from the Kerala side. And now we have got the dangerous Kedar Jadhav marking his way down the centre, walking like a warrior, walking like a man in charge, a man in command. All will be relied upon that man. And finally, now we are seeing Kedar Jadhav walking down the centre. It was an unnecessary run there. It was never a single with the fielders inside the circle, but they have looked for their single and found a way to throw their wicket away. And now let's see if the youngster can chip in with the most important wicket of none other than that man out there in the centre, Kedar Jadhav. He is the prolific batter out there. He is the most significant and experienced batter for Maharashtra. Has been the leading run scorer for them in last game, coming with plenty of confidence. And a start off, whiskers away from the third man fielder. And the ball has raced away for a boundary. That's a good delivery, nothing wrong. Absolutely nothing wrong with what Anand has done. inviting Kedar Jadhav to play in front foot, but it was whiskers away from Abdul Basit at third man region. Can he be the prince for Kerala today? Can he turn agony to ecstasy for Kerala? Another good ball worked away in the gap for a single. Again, a direct hit would have been a completely different story there. And now with the left-hander out there, Enan will definitely go for that googly. That lethal googly option is on for him. But is it too late for Kerala? That's the only question. Because with 6 overs left, they only require less than 30 runs. So the required run rate has dropped down to less than 5 runs per over. With that, over number 14 comes to an end. The score is 102 for 5. Kerala fell short of runs. Even if they had 140 on the board, it would have been a completely different story. But now, it looks like it is going to be definitely a difficult scenario for Kerala. But they will fancy their chances. Single has been taken, and now with an off-spinner bowling against Kedar Jadhav, you have to be really cautious and careful with your line and length. You can't be bowling anything marginally short, because he has got that ability to play you all around the park, especially with an off-break bowler bowling in. It becomes an easier scenario for batters like Kedar Jadhav, who plays at a very fast rate. We have seen how he has launched himself in the last game. This game also starting off with the boundary. That's been hit straight to the fielder. Midun PK does a good job. Keeps it down as a dot ball. Abdul Basit has been bowling really well today. Even if he hasn't picked up a wicket, he has been strictly economical. But this time the single has been completed quite easily. Straight past the bowler. Four balls left in the over. Current run rate well above the required one. So singles will do the job for Maharashtra. And at the other end for Kerala, not only dot balls, but they are desperately in need for wickets. Doesn't matter if it comes like runouts, wickets. Some or the other way they have to find a source to pick up one more wicket here. That's a beautiful delivery. Sweetly negotiated by Kedar Jadhav. So he has analyzed the situation, has looked at the scenario, has understood that even if he takes some time, it is okay. It's that kind of a situation for his side. After some confusion out there in the center, we are back with live action. Has been a good over from Basit. 4 balls, 3 runs. Can he chip in with a wicket here? That will make the scenario much easier for Kerala. Never easy for when that man is out there. With that dot ball, over number 15 comes to an end. The score on board is 105 for 5. Anand given the responsibility of bowling one more over from the far end. Coming over the wicket. First ball has been dispatched out of the park for a spectacular maximum. Magnificent looking shot from Siddharth. He has been batting there in the while. He has been there for a while and now has produced one of the most elegant looking shots. Was in complete control when he played that shot. Was on to a quick fire 20 of just 14 deliveries. And they've already got the required runs needed from an over. It's brilliant running between the wickets. Excellent running that is. 8 runs have come off the first 2 deliveries. The match almost over for Kerala. They have fought really well. They have made a lot of incredible comebacks throughout the tournaments. On occasions, it has been batting heroics. On other times, the bowlers have came in really handy. But today, they fell short of a good total. On a wicket like this, they should have at least scored 150 on the board, because it was looking in favor of batters. The ball was nicely coming on to the bat. Unfortunately for them, they were not able to put enough runs on the board. And now, with only 17 required from 27 deliveries, it's just a matter of time for these 2 batters out there. 3 big shots can win the game for them, and they've got plenty of time to play those shots. Another good looking shot for a single. So only 60 needed from 26. Now it's just a matter of few deliveries. Perhaps they won't even require all those 26 deliveries to get past that total. Has been a convincing performance from Maharashtra. The ball goes up in the air. Will that be a wicket? It has been placed in the gap for a boundary. So this has been an expensive over from Anand. It's not working in his favor, while the opposition are running away with the game. They are dealing with boundaries and sixes at the moment. All of a sudden, the run rate has dropped down to less than 3 runs. With only 12 required from 25. The game is almost done and dusted for Kerala. Another good looking shot in the gap. That will go for a boundary. Back-to-back boundaries. Just a matter of few deliveries from here. Has been an expensive one from Anand. After 16, the score is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. "16 overs, 1, 2, 3 for 5. Midun has picked up a wicket today. Kerala placing their fielders inside the circle. Perhaps for them, wickets are the only option if they at least fancy themselves from winning from here onwards, but it's already too late for them. Only less than 10 runs required. The game has slipped away and has slipped away far, far from Kerala. Has been a magnificent tournament this. We have seen some spectacular performance from all the sides. Came to these best two teams towards the end of the tournament, and now it only depends on who is going to finish off the innings. Is it going to be Siddharth or is it going to be Kedar Jadhav? That's the only question that remains. Only 5 runs required. It's a good delivery. But that is not going to hurt the Maharashtra side. With only 5 runs required, in fact 6 runs required of 21 balls, they can take their time. They're only 1 hit away from the victory. Can come anytime. That has been played in the gap. That's a shot of class and elegance. Picked the gap beautifully, nothing wrong with the delivery. That was bowled really close to his stumps, but he made himself some room to play that shot out of nowhere and has produced a boundary. So all depends on Kedar Jadhav. Looks like he is going to be the man hitting the winning runs for Maharashtra. Has been a tournament filled with lot of excitement and drama. We have witnessed some incredible batting performance, some amazing bowling performances, and that will be game, set, match. Maharashtra has emerged victorious quite comfortably out there in the centre. Has been signalled 4 leg byes. So the match has been done undested. Maharashtra comfortably chasing down the target with no pressure. At one end, at one situation, they looked in some sort of pressure, but they were the side that had a lot of confidence and that looked comfortable chasing down the target. Match has been played in significant fashion here at Pondicherry, and Maharashtra has emerged victorious here in the CAP Interstate T20 tournament, comfortably defeating Kerala by a margin of 5 wickets. It has been a great game. It has been a wonderful encounter. Started off in incredible fashion. Mohammad Asaruddin and Rohanes Kundumal started off Kerala's innings, scoring 29 and 18 respectively. Salman Nisar also chipped in with 22. Then it was a good innings from Vishnu Vinod, 23 for him. But all the other batters disappointed for Kerala, not putting enough runs on the board. After first innings, the score was 130. And coming to the bowlers, it was an amazing performance. Starting from Pradeep, he picked up a wicket. Hidesh Walunj also picking up a wicket. Asim Kasi has been strictly economical, 4 overs, 24 for 2. Kushal Tambe, 2 overs, 4 for 2. Prashant Solanki has been the pick of the bowlers, picking up 3 wickets for just 20 runs. Siddharth Matre also chipping in with 1 wicket of his 1 over. And when we came to the second innings, We saw some incredible bowling performance from Midun PK. He picked up a wicket. Tilak Saxena has been magnificent, 4 overs, 27 for 3. But they never had enough runs on the board. Due to that reason, they have chased down the target quite comfortably in the end. Arshin Kulkarni 33, Angit Bhavane 15 on the board. Asim Kasi chipped in with a valuable 14, but that man made all the difference towards the later half. Siddharth Matre 32 of 19, and Kedar Jadhav 12 not out, has won the match quite comfortably for Maharashtra. With that comes to an end, and we will be back with the post-match presentation.